Freeze line outside Habana. Wave bye-bye, boys. He's over for the score.
The crowd roars as sprinters explode from the blocks in the Paris 2024 Olympic 100-metre final. Lightning-fast humans pushing the limits of speed. But what if I told you there are rugby players who could give these Olympians a run for their money? Inspired by that breathtaking race, we're counting down the top 10 fastest players to ever grace the rugby pitch. Watch to see if our number one pick could run away with an Olympic medal. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Joe Rokocoko, the Fijian-born New Zealand winger. Known for his blistering pace, Rokocoko was a key player for the All Blacks in the early 2000s. With a 100-metre time of around 10.8 seconds, he was unstoppable in open play.
Heaves it across the Toriyama. Here's a chance. Rokocoko!
Racking up over 40 tries for New Zealand. Rokocoko's speed made him a nightmare for defences and a fan favourite whenever he touched the ball. He was often described as a race car in rugby boots because of the way he could accelerate away from even the fastest opponents. His speed and agility not only earned him international fame, but also made him a mainstay in one of the most dominant All Blacks eras. At number 9, we have Christian Wade, one of England's most electrifying wingers. With over 80 tries for Wasps in the Premiership, Wade's pace set him apart. His 100-metre time of around 10.7 seconds, combined with his agility, made him one of the league's most feared finishers. He once used his impressive turn of speed to help himself to an unbelievable 6 tries in one fixture against the Worcester Warriors back in 2016.
Look at Wade go! All the way from England to the house! Touchdown, Buffalo!
Wade's speed wasn't just confined to rugby. When he switched codes to the NFL, his pace made headlines with a stunning 65-yard touchdown in his very first preseason game with the Buffalo Bills. This incredible play showcased how speed in rugby can translate to other sports. Although his NFL journey was short-lived, Wade's legacy as one of rugby's fastest remains untarnished. He's a perfect example of how raw speed can open doors across the sports world. Coming in at number 8 is the Fijian powerhouse, Rupeni Kona. Despite his stocky build, Rups could sprint like a gazelle, clocking a 100-metre time around 10.5 seconds. His speed and strength made him a devastating winger for Fiji, and during his time in the French top 14.
This is the fastest man in world rugby, and he's thrilled the crowd.
Rupeni was more than just a fast player. He was an unstoppable force. His blend of pace and power allowed him to bulldoze through defences or simply run around them. Some of his tries remain etched in rugby history, not just for their brilliance, but for the sheer speed at which he executed them. Kona was often described as a freight train on the wing, and watching him at full tilt was nothing short of breathtaking. Best of luck to any defender who found themselves lining up in front of him. At number 7, we have South African flyer Tonderai Chavanga. With a personal best of 10.27 seconds in the 100 metres, Chavanga was one of the fastest players to ever don a Springbok jersey. He famously scored 6 tries on his test debut against Uruguay in 2005.
Look at the stride in the man. Oh, this is brilliant. This is like a colt in full flight.
Chavanga's speed was his calling card, and it made him a constant threat on the wing. His 6-try debut remains one of the most remarkable feats in international rugby, and it was driven by his incredible pace. Chavanga's career was hampered by injuries, but when fit, his speed made him one of the most dangerous wingers South Africa has ever produced. Number 6 on our list is Shane Williams, Wales's all-time leading try scorer. Despite being smaller in stature, Williams' quick acceleration and agility earned him the title of IRB Player of the Year in 2008. His top speed was clocked at 10.5 seconds over 100 metres.
And Shane Williams steps inside. 1, 2, 3. Shut the gate.
Williams wasn't just about raw speed. His ability to change direction at full pace made him one of the most elusive wingers of his time. Defenders couldn't catch what they couldn't touch, and Williams used his agility to leave them grasping at thin air. His speed, combined with his rugby intelligence, allowed him to score tries that few others could, solidifying his place as one of the greatest wingers in the sport. Halfway through our list, at number 5, is Takudzwa Ngwenya. Known for his incredible pace, Ngwenya famously outran Bryan Habana in the 2007 Rugby World Cup, which at the time shocked the rugby world. Rugby fans were all too familiar with Habana leaving defenders in his wake, but nobody ever expected anyone to do the same to the great South African winger.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it, I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim, yeah.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
At 19, he made his international debut for Wales. By age 20, Reese Zammit had been capped by the British and Irish Lions, yet there was still more to come.
Evans, May, Rees-Zammit steps on the gas. Oh my goodness, the acceleration.
His speed and finishing ability cast his name onto the world stage, ultimately catching the eye of the NFL. Reese Zammit has now made the remarkable leap to join the Kansas City Chiefs as he looks to make his mark amongst the American football elite. It's rare to see such a transition, but Reese Zammit's combination of speed and athleticism makes him a prime candidate to succeed. His rise has been meteoric, and it's going to be fascinating to see how his speed translates to the NFL. Will he be able to one step further than Christian Wade and establish himself as a long-term American football star? Time will tell. And finally, at number 1, it's none other than Carin Isles. Isles has a 100-meter personal best of 10.13 seconds, making him the fastest player to ever play rugby. Transitioning from track and field to rugby sevens, Isles has become a highlight reel machine for the USA. Isles' move from track to rugby sevens brought a new dimension of speed to the game. With a personal best in the 100 meters that only some sprinters can dream of, Isles wasn't just fast, he was Olympic fast. In rugby sevens, where open space is abundant, Isles' speed has led to some jaw-dropping moments. He could turn a defensive situation into an attacking one in the blink of an eye.
Look at the passing, look at the accuracy, and then Carin Isles puts the afterburners on.
His incredible speed has earned him the nickname, the fastest man in rugby. While rugby requires more than just sprinting ability, Isles' pace has made him a global sensation, with highlights that have gone viral across social media. His ability to reach top speed in a matter of steps is unrivaled, and it's no wonder he tops our list. Having seen our top 10, let's put these rugby speeds into Olympic context. The winning time in the Paris 2024 men's 100-meter final was 9.79 seconds. As you can see, our rugby players aren't far behind, and they're doing it on grass, in boots, often carrying a ball and dodging tackles. At his best, our number 1 pick, Carin Isles, whilst not quite making the podium, could have made this summer's 100-meter Olympic semi-finals. It's incredible to think that these rugby players, built for endurance and power as well as speed, can come close to specialised Olympic sprinters.
Haynes going well and Turner. It looks like Haynes in front. Look at John Grant on the outside. It's Turner. Look, might have got there. Turner and Grant.
But here's the catch. Pure speed isn't everything in rugby. These players combine their Olympic-level pace with agility, strength, and rugby IQ. They're not just fast, they're rugby fast. They can change direction instantly, break tackles, and read the game at lightning speed. Think about it. In rugby, you're not just running in a straight line like in the Olympics. You're evading defenders, looking for gaps, and often carrying a ball. It's like doing the 100-meter sprint while solving a puzzle and dodging obstacles. This combination of skills is what makes these players so lethal on the field. They're not just fast, they're fast with purpose. They use their speed to create opportunities, to turn defense into attack in the blink of an eye. The recent Olympics showcased specialized sprinters at their peak, but rugby speedsters offer a different kind of impressiveness. They bring Olympic-level speed to a sport that demands so much more than just running fast. So there you have it, the top 10 fastest rugby players of all time. Players who could give Olympic sprinters a run for their money. As we saw in Paris, human speed is still evolving. With cutting-edge training techniques and a growing emphasis on athleticism, we might see even faster players in the future. The question is, who will be the next rugby player to break the speed barrier? And could we one day see a rugby player compete in the Olympic 100-meter final? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the race to be rugby's fastest is far from over. Did your favourite speedster make the list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more rugby content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video as we get back to the rugby.